10, 20, 30 big ones that fucking bring in some nice coin, all the stragglers have got to just be wasting bandwidth for Twitch, right? So when someone goes around to smaller channels and drops some big coin once in a while, I don't know. I'm not a cloud engineer or something, but I'm sure in the back end it shows like, hey, this one could, this one got potential. So like, let's still put them on the front page or whatever, however the fucking algo works. I don't know. That's true too, man. That's true too. Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, Kick gets to be a lag monster when Hikaru's on, and for good reason. I mean, I think A6 should have been played here, but he can't stop it. I mean, he can come in for the check right now, and I think I'll just trade the bishops at that point. Then get on with it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what about like? There's got to be. Oh, do I do that here? Yeah, let's play this. Um, there's got to be some motherfuck knitting or crocheting or some fucking unreasonable. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and that kind of jams me. I probably should have played this, but now I'm gonna play that. Good luck, Phil Janklow. Janklow Unchained. It's got an old boob tube for an avatar. I like that. I like that a lot. Makes me feel fresh inside. Well, I'm gonna go after that. This guy. Well, I know my grandmaster ways are a lot for some people, but so I'm gonna do this because then this is an error because of this slick move. Well, not right away. Not right away, because then Queen can take, and it's not so good for me. So we're just letting this game develop. At any rate, it's generally accepted that a bishop trade for a knight is, not as good as it could be. So, I mean, I think you have to be really stupid good at chess to make that fucking make a bit of difference. To be honest with you, but okay, well if he's not going to come in there, I'm definitely going to keep him out of there. Just fuck this guy, and then we'll just bounce around and figure life out. Look at him go, this motherfucker. I guess that's valid, right? I mean, takes, bishop here, rook somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Is that worth it? Or push? World of Tanks German stream. Kenran, you're right, dude. I've seen it before. I've seen it before, my brother. I don't know if this is a mistake or not. But I think doing nothing is a mistake. Fine, fuck you, I'll just take it. Oftentimes what I'll find is if you actually work out, because like, okay, there's a weird phenomenon that happens in chess, at least at a certain level, I guess, once you get, reasonably good or whatever, I guess. I mean, I guess it could be anybody really, but where if your opponent, I mean, I can play this just fine. He's going to play this. Well, no, he can't, actually. Because I can take that. I can take that. I'll sack a rook for a queen. So I guess he can't. I thought it was one of those weird times. But have you ever noticed that, like, sometimes Like whether it's a pawn push or a piece trade or something, like you never even consider taking just simply because your opponent was the one who like put the thing in motion. You just kind of assume, well, it's good for him, so I will never take that, and you just don't even look at takes. So what I'm saying is, I'd like to take their dares, if you will, what they would like to do, and then just see if I can actually do it. You know what I mean? It's like, well, can I fucking survive that? And actually work it out, because it's a good chance that they're just operating on some whim. Ooh, my hat smells like my hat smells like depression and ball sweat. But yeah, I've seen some weird streams get fucking way up there. You know, back when I was like giving a fuck and traveling around and looking at streams a lot more. I'm trying to solve my white bishop problem here. I think this is sufficient. You know, it's not the greatest, but it's gonna get me. Like maybe I can get my knight out. Maybe I can push here. Get the knight on c5. We're cooking with gas. So I think this is still okay. Oh, didn't know that was coming. Game Not, your turn to move versus Johan 1947. Mr. Johan, oh yeah, you're getting fucked up. You're getting fucked, Johan. But I kind of fucked myself a little bit too. Johan, it's no good. Johan. Johan. Johann Sebastian sucks on cock. I'm gonna fucking delay all this and move a rook over. This is such a fucking power move. Jesus Christ. It's like I just walked into the pod flexing, homie. Like this shit was real, dog. I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, look what this motherfucker wants to do. You got enough to play with me there? You got enough to fuck with me now? Ooh, look at this move. Look at this motherfucker. Deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bullseye. The kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out my hook while my DJ revolves it. Bow, 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 bow. Should be okay here. I should be okay there. Jim, did you hear what I said? Jim, you look at me when I'm talking to you. Jim, I don't think this is funny anymore. Jim, you're a crooked piece of shit. Jam. Don't mind me. I'm apparently so high I forgot I was streaming. Who's the biggest, baddest bitch you ever beat at chess? I done played, let's see, over the board it would be a 2271. Guy was a, FM looking for IM, and I didn't know that. It's the only titled player I've ever played. Like really played, like not online or whatever, you know what I mean? Let's go here. Double protect the pawn, double protect this row. What I really want to do is probably drop my bishop back so that these bullshit tricks don't work. What's up, Egyptian? The story's fucking fantastic, man. I was at my local chess club, and there's just, I mean, honestly, it was just full of like weak players. You know what I mean? Not a big deal at all. Okay, I can play this move just fine, and then I'm looking at that. Um, I'm cooling, baby. Shit, I'm always cooling, homie. Um, One of the regulars. Well, I mean, it's just a fact, right? I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I was top three in this chess club. You know what I mean? And look at my rating, right? I mean, it was. I'm saying it wasn't a very strong chess club. The average rating in it was probably like somewhere around 12 or 1500. But anyway, so one of the regular guys, about 15, 1600, he gave me a game, but I beat him like 90% of the time. Um, Very nice guy though, older guy, Charles. He brought in this. He's all giddy. He's just all fucking excitement, right? He says, Derek, 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 I'm so glad you showed up this week, you know, because some weeks were hard. And he says, I got my friend here, like Amir or something. He wants to play you. I said, oh, no shit, okay. And I go, we talking blitz? Or he's like, no, 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 Amir's a serious player. We're talking long game, you know. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I see no reason not to make this move. Because he has to stay on this fucking pawn. And so he might move queen here. And then I can probably just stay comfy and do this. And then I have time for this. But anyway, so this guy, he plays e4. I mean, what do I know about the guy, right? Hey, I'm Derek. Let's play. We were away from everybody else. And chess club started at 7, right? This game went till like 8:45. Long motherfucking game. Big power plays. Huge fucking pressure, dude. This game was fucking fucked. I play at Alekhine. I drop a pawn early, I think. I think I dropped a pawn early. Or he did. Because I knew a trick in the Alekhine. I think maybe I grabbed the pawn. I can't remember. I think I have the game written down somewhere. I think we recorded this one, but I can't remember. And, you know, maybe by move 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there, somewhere still in the opening, it's like if you've never played a strong player, and I don't mean just online, like you're in a Simul or something, like maybe, I mean, it's the same bit, right? But I mean, really played a strong player, like over the board, and not in a tournament setting necessarily, just like at chess club, like in walks to 2150, you can just feel their strength. Their moves are different than other people's on the board. You know what I mean? They're very surgical in their play. They're very methodical. They'll just cut you and strip you of everything you think you own. Yeah. And quickly in this Alekhine, I figured out that this dude was a hard hitter. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Jesus Christ, this guy, he was just a pressure cooker. He was a powerhouse. Nothing I could do was good enough. It all just fell to shit immediately. All right, well, let's consider his move. He wants to do this move. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to fuck with it. So anyway, long story short, I fought this guy to it was a long game, dude. 50, 60, 70 moves, a draw. At the end, I was like, oh my God, I mean, we were both just like fucking twisted up because I gave it everything. I had to. I could feel the power in this guy. And afterwards, I realized I had forgotten to pee, everything, right? So he's got a little pressure. And if I go the wrong way, he can add to it. But I'm not going to go the wrong way. Afterwards, I ran to the bathroom, and on the way back, this Charles guy that brought him in said, ooh, that was so exciting. His panties are still in a bunch. And I'm like, calm down, man. Like, what the fuck is your deal, right? And he goes, that's what he told me. He goes, man, that guy's going for his FM or like is an FM, something like that. He goes, he's like 2270 something. I'm like, holy shit. And here's what I immediately realized. Had I known what that guy was rated to start with, I probably wouldn't have played an Alekhine. You know, you know what I mean? Like, it's very likely.